Axie limitlessness for the most part is a mid-positioned coin with the ticker Axie that for the most part has an especially present worth of $7.70 and a market capitalization of $1,016,347,195. Digital currencies in a real sense have certainly lengthy past a purpose in being a toy for tech nerds, opportunists, and obscure sellers in an unpretentious way. These days, it's a resource class that generally is significantly controlled and, surprisingly, took on as lawful delicate in a significant manner. Some huge speculation banks even for the most part secure Axie limitlessness and really other digital currencies altogether to explicitly safeguard their resources under administration against a running expansion that injures the customary monetary business sectors by and large in opposition to mainstream thinking. Presently, now is the right time to really uncover our short, mid, and long-haul expectation of the improvements on the Axie market that sort of depend on the readings of our especially novel crypto unpredictability file that in a real sense assists us with measuring the market opinion and truly expect where in which the market plans to go, which in every way that really matters is genuinely critical. At this point, the cost of Axie vastness really is $7.70, while the coin at present explicitly winds up at 54th spot in the extremely generally speaking kind of positioning in a very significant manner. The said commonly positioning especially is assessed based on the resource's sort of present value that is increased by its genuinely current market capitalization, an equation that generally is applied all through every monetary market, which for the most part is genuinely huge. Our administration continually screens any progressions in these three regions, so our clients fundamentally get the most important information with respect to the exhibition of advanced assets in their portfolios, or so they really thought. It's likewise critical to sort of consider the verifiable information that permits shaping a legitimate comprehension of the market structure and its heading, which basically is genuinely huge. On December 8, the cost of Axie boundlessness generally was at $7.33 toward the finish of the exchanging time frame, during which the cost change explicitly added up to 7.17% in an exceptionally significant manner. 7 days prior, on December 2, Axie truly was esteemed at $6.50, which for the most part intends that from that point forward, the cost certainly has changed by 0%. A month prior, on November 9, the market member laid out the cost of Axie limitlessness at $6.04. Consequently, the coin most certainly has taken a 27.41% action to arrive at its really present standings, exceptionally in spite of prevalent thinking fundamentally. Notwithstanding, as currently made sense of, the cost of Axie boundlessness isn't the, without a doubt, truly factor that we especially consider while making the cost forecast, which essentially is genuinely critical. It's likewise critical to for the most part keep an extremely sharp eye on changes in the market capitalization of the computerized resource under survey to by and large have an unmistakable perspective on where the market really is going in an unobtrusive manner. The examination of market capitalization fundamentally conveys sort of equivalent significance in both digital money and conventional business sectors, which explicitly is very huge. As a matter of fact, a similar numerical methodology sort of is utilized to decide the sort of and general position and notoriety of computerized resources and stocks, for example in an extremely significant way. Changes in market capitalization exceptionally sure or sort of negative sort of are additionally characteristic of the manner by which the said market could in every practical sense be going, as well as the resource's genuinely potential for making gains or posting misfortunes in both extremely short and truly long-haul viewpoints. This specific essentially metric truly is likewise used to check the predominance of Axie endlessness, comparable to the remainder of the cryptographic money market, the progressions in which could likewise offer clues at its future presentation, or so they really thought. To decide the really current market capitalization of Axie, we in a real sense duplicate the flowing stock, the boundary that will in every way that really matters be for the most part made sense of later by the sort of present worth of the digital money under survey, which explicitly is very critical. Starting today, the market capitalization of Axie vastness fundamentally remains at $1,016,347,195, which frames the reason for essentially present truly positioning truly was referenced before, really as opposed to prevalent thinking. Yesterday, on December 8, Axie had a market capitalization of $968,102,352 in a kind of enormous manner. Keep going week, on December 2, the market capitalization of the coin being referred to was recorded at $857,657,990 in an especially significant manner. A month prior, on November 9, The market worth of Axie boundlessness really was surveyed to be $859,133,529 in an unpretentious manner. Absolute inventory considers the quantity of coins that for the most part have previously been created by different means, for example, through mining, really as opposed to mainstream thinking. These digital currencies can generally be utilized either for fundamentally dynamic exchanging or put away in financial backers' wallets or with caretakers in a kind of significant manner. This sort of measurement additionally considers the coins that in every practical sense have been gradually transitioned away from through the cycle called consuming, which generally is applied to control the expansion rate, exceptionally as opposed to prevalent thinking. At this point, the absolute inventory of Axie vastness in a real sense is laid out at 270,000,000 axes, which by and large is very critical. In conclusion, the coursing supply in every practical sense is utilized to generally work out the market capitalization and explicitly evaluate the coins in every way that really matters, current remaining in the positions in an unobtrusive way. It indicates the exceptionally by and large measure of axes that sort of is as of now exchanged across all trades, barring the coins that especially are marked, locked, frozen, or briefly truly put unavailable for general use for reasons unknown, which especially is very critical. It's by and large in a real sense accepted that digital currencies that explicitly have a coursing supply between 60 million and 150 million sort of are the most reasonable for extremely long-haul speculation, since they for the most part are generally in every practical sense liable to generally see the value in esteem over a lengthy timeframe, conceivably many years, while keeping a sensible expansion rate, which essentially is genuinely huge. At this point, Axie vastness generally has a circling supply of 132,040,367 coins, showing how at this point, the cost of Axie endlessness in a real sense is $7.70, while the coin as of now by and large winds up at 54th spot in the genuinely generally speaking positioning, exceptionally in spite of prevalent thinking. Over the beyond 24 hours, the exchanging volume related with axes arrived at the mark of $108,237.60 in a very significant manner. Yesterday, on December 8, the normal weighted exchanging volume recorded toward the finish of the exchanging time frame remained at $161,087,302, which is genuinely critical. 7 days prior, on December 2, how much axes that truly was traded between market members was assessed at $71,943,047, which truly is genuinely huge. Presently generally comes an opportunity to make sense of exhaustively the pith of the crypto unpredictability file, CVIX, since it's a highlight of our cost forecast model that permits us to essentially predict the way that Axie boundlessness will follow over the exceptionally next 1 to 5 years, which is very critical. CVIX especially is the consequence of the careful work of our group of market specialists and programming designers that surfaced with an exceptional recipe for measuring and picturing the normal market unpredictability and